Embarkation day does not have to be stressful, not when you're armed with the 6 tips that I'm about to share with you. Come on, let's talk about it. Welcome back or welcome to my channel, Cruising with Mo. That's me, I'm Monica. And on this channel, we talk about all things cruise related. I share tips and hacks and tricks. We talk about cruise news and just everything cruise related because it's my favorite way to travel. So before we get started in these 6 awesome tips that I want to share with you, I have just a couple housekeeping items. First, if you find this video helpful in any way, I do ask that you hit the like button, give it a thumbs up because that absolutely helps my channel and it helps my channel grow. No shame in saying I want my channel to grow. I think and I hope to continue to share great information with you. Also, if you do like this kind of information, then hit the subscribe button and then you'll be notified when I post new videos, which are typically at least one a week. And then lastly, if you've got any burning questions or topics or anything that you want me to talk about, I ask that you just put it in the comments below and I'll find a way to work it into an upcoming video. All right, that's out of the way, so let's go. Let's talk about the 6 things that you can do to help turn your embarkation day from stressful to stress-free, or at least less stressful. How about that? Number 1, make sure that you have all of your travel documents with you, not in your luggage. If it's in your luggage, your luggage is going to get onto the ship before you do. So when you're trying to board, you're going to have problems if you can't show your boarding pass, your birth certificate or passport, your government issued ID. So just keep all of that with you on your person or in your carry-on so that you don't have that issue arise. I've seen people panicked as they're trying to find a way to get back to their suitcase so they can get the documents that they need so they can get on board. Number 2, schedule your check-in time for as early as you possibly can. In post-COVID time, well, I don't know if we're in COVID or post-COVID or whatever, but now what you do is you typically schedule online. At least that's how it is with Carnival. I'm most familiar with Carnival because that's our cruise line of choice. But you schedule your check-in time online and then you just show up at that time. So I like that way of doing it. If you do it early enough in the day, then you're all set. You get on the ship and you could have 3, 4, 5 hours at port where you're just enjoying, whatever's on the ship, enjoying the sunshine, the pool, just having a really good time. So that's my second tip. Number 3, prepay for everything that you can. When you set up your cruise, you'll have your itinerary with all the ports that you're going to, and then the cruise sponsored excursions will be listed, and you can go through. You can decide what you want, what you don't want, and it'd be great to book it then. See, if you wait once you get on the ship, there's a good chance that it'll be sold out. Same with specialty dining. Like next year, I have one coming up for my anniversary, and I've already booked our anniversary dinner because I didn't want to get to the cruise in a year from now and just to discover that our anniversary date was sold out. So anyway, do that ahead of time. Same with drinks and with water. Book everything you can, set it up before you get to the ship. Number 4, have your embarkation day bag packed. That's your carry-on. You want to make sure you have whatever medications you might need, your suntan or your sunscreen, your bathing suit, swimming trunks, comfortable shoes, sanitizer for your room, anything that you're going to need before the end of the day, because your luggage you might not see your luggage till after the ship has set sail and you've been at sea now for 3-4 hours and then your luggage arrives. So they've got to get it to 2,000-3,000 staterooms, just depends on how big the ship is. So have everything that you might need, even up to what you might want to wear for dinner, in your carry-on bag. That way you won't stress out. Also, make sure you have like your chargers, anything you need to power up your devices, a power bank, anything you need to make sure that you can stay plugged in. Have that with you in your embarkation bag. Number 5, download your cruising app. For Carnival, it's called the Hub, Carnival Hub. download that before you get to the port, definitely before you set sail, because the connections are sometimes pretty spotty and it might be hard to download. So even right now, if you have a cruise coming up, and just every cruise line has their own version of Carnival Hub. So just download it now, have it on your phone, and then you can forget about it. That is one way that the cruise will different things will come in, announcements, updates, things like that. That's how they're going to reach you, is through the hub or through your app. So just download it and then you can forget about it. And then number 6, when to arrive. Now this is a big one, and this one can really stress you out. If you get there the day that you're to set sail, right, and something happens with your airplane, it's delayed, there's weather conditions, whatever, you're going to stress out if you're supposed to be there at 4 o'clock and it's 1 o'clock and you're still in your hometown. So try and fly in or drive in a day early. I mean, even if you're driving, you could have a flat tire, anything could happen. So if you come in a day ahead of time, then you can relax and just enjoy the day and then make it to the port by your scheduled check-in time. But if you have to come in day of, I do have 2 recommendations. Number 1, try and fly in on an airline that has a few flights coming in before you are scheduled to set sail. So let's say you're flying Delta, they've got 3 flights. Book the first one, and that way if something happens, maybe they can get you on the second one, or maybe they can get you on the third one, so you can still get to the port before you set sail. If that's not possible, then you could also go with the Fly to Fun. That's Carnival's version. I'm sure the other cruise lines have their version, but that's a cruise sponsored airline. So when you do that, if there's an issue with Delta, weather related, not because you overslept, but there's a true issue that happens that makes it so that you miss the boat, they'll get you to the next port. It's on the Carnival to get you to the next port. Now, what I'm saying is true as of today, as of this recording, but I always encourage people, before you book or before you make a step, always read even the fine print of whatever it is that you're committing to, before you press the pay button. So anyway, that's it. Oh, no, there's one more, number 7. This is the bonus tip. Have a drink. Whether it's an alcoholic beverage or pop or whatever it is, just have a drink and celebrate. You are about to enjoy however many days at sea, just relaxing. So anyway, that's it. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.